That was offbeat, but okay.
Yay!
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Moon Day Debrief.
It's not Monday.
It is not. Yeah, we would like to film on Monday, but why are we not filming on Monday?
You're going to the great state of Texas.
I am. Yeah, this Monday during the morning, I will be flying to Austin, Texas. I'm going to Austin. Texas.
I've never been to Texas.
At all?
I laid over in Dallas one time, I think. Fort Worth or something.
They have good Texas barbecue.
You've been there before?
Yeah, I went there for spring break during CMU. Like me and my friends were trying to figure out like where to go, but we like vetoed everywhere. And the only place that was not vetoed was Texas.
I see. Did you go for your work training as well?
Yes, we have like an orientation site in Texas.
I see.
So, but I only stayed in the orientation camp, so I didn't really like go to other parts of Texas.
I see.
So,
okay.
Yeah, this time maybe I'll do a little bit of sightseeing. We'll see if there's time.
Okay. Please enjoy Austin.
Yes.
Please sightsee him.
Yes, I will do. Yes. But also, we're not filming on this Moon Day because you have a class.
Oh, true. Yeah. I have, my second Cantonese class. Recently I've been trying to take Cantonese class because I was like, what do I like to do? I like speaking Cantonese. So I did a beginner one that was too easy. So I asked to put in the heritage one, and today I was asking all my relatives like, hey, how do you say this? And they're like, dude, I don't know how to say this. So I've been trying to brush up, have some homework to do.
That's good. That's exciting.
Yay! Busy.
Brush up.
It's like, like when you're like the beginning of a semester and then you're like, oh, like who's gonna be in my class, or like you don't know who your new friends are gonna be.
Very exciting time.
I'm a little nervous.
So fun. How many classes is it?
I think my understanding is they meet every week. And then to infinity, to the end of time. But I don't know.
How many are you gonna do?
I don't know. If I don't like it, one. But like, I think it's just like an advanced group. There's not like the curriculum, they can just extend it infinitely, and I don't think there's like a level after this.
Oh, so forever.
Yeah.
Until you become basically native speaker.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, I don't know if there's like a test we're trying to take. I feel like one day I'll just show up to Hong Kong and I'm like, I got this, guys.
Wow, so good, so exciting.
We're gonna be discussing your favorite topic, MBTI.
Yes, I did see a couple pictures of like your homework or something, and it's like, oh, hi, what's your MBTI? It's like, oh, like, I'm still ENFP. And I'm like, it's funny they include that in the homework, like.
Yeah, like, I don't even know what MBTI I am nowadays.
Oh, you should retake it.
Like, you always tell people I'm ISTJ, but am I still ISTJ?
Yeah, I feel like you were originally ISTJ, but then you like changed a bit, so you're like ISFJ, but then like maybe you changed again, so like maybe you need to take the test.
Well, what do you think I am right now?
You're very like in between I and E, so I feel like it definitely depends on the situation, like whatever mood you're feeling. But like based on recent things, maybe more I.
Yeah, like I feel like I tipped the E and now I'm back in an I phase, but it's like week by week right now.
I think more I. I guess if you were always S, then still S.
Yeah, I'm always S.
Okay, IS. Like F or T could be.
Yeah, that one's always.
And then probably always J. Right?
I'm always J. Yeah.
Yes. So like IS. Yeah, ISFJ.
Okay, ISFJ, I'm back.
Maybe.
Sure.
Yeah, maybe.
And you're always ENFP?
I'm mostly ENFP, but then like I used to be ENFJ. So it also depends on the situation. Like I can be very organized if I really want to, but I think like my natural state currently is pretty P. I think spontaneous is nice, but I'm like really in the middle of that. One time I got ESFP, which is a little bit different, but they like to dance.
Really? Oh,
and sing,
ESFP.
like sing, dance, like entertain, kind of.
I see.
So it's like, yeah, ESFP is like a little bit more similar to ENFP, just like the second letter is different. But yeah, MBTI is exciting. We should talk about it more.
My uncles were asking me today, they were like, oh, like what's this personality test? And then I sent it to our giant family group chat, and I think it'd be really funny if they took it.
Yeah. Wait, did you take the new one?
What's the new one?
There's a new MBTI test, but it's like less like that standard type and more of like the like modern types and personality things. And I don't know that mine is really accurate. I got like the ATM-er, but I don't think it's accurate. I need to retake it. But basically, there's a new one.
It's the thing you sent to the group chat.
Yes.
Okay.
And Alice got like walk or something.
Like the cooking walk?
No. WOC. I don't know what it stands for, but that personality trait is known for saying a lot of things like, whoa, like, oh my, like, wow, or something.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Onomatopoeia.
You know, actually, I don't think that's right.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I also want to ask, so that's what I'm looking forward to this week. You have your half marathon. How's that going?
Oh, yes, I have my half marathon next week. It's kind of crazy. I think I didn't train or like prepare as much as I wanted to, but today actually I ran 7 miles on like the race course, basically. I'll put my Strava thing here. Insert my Strava. But 7 miles, it took like an hour, 38 minutes. I think I'm hopeful. My goal is just to finish the half marathon, so I'm not trying to do a specific like pace or time, but like it would be nice if I could get it under 3 hours, 30 minutes, maybe average pace of 13. It could be, but like if it's not, I just want to finish it.
Yeah. Like, I'm really proud of how far you've come, because I think, I don't know, the thought of you running 7 miles kind of baffles my brain.
Really? Okay, the thing though is like I'm not running the whole time. It's I use like a run walk strategy. But I'm trying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But like all of this came because I saw you run it last year. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a year. Should I wear my medal to the...
Yeah, you should. Why not?
No, not really.
Why not?
People would be
Wait.
like, congrats, wrong color.
Oh, I mean, it'll look a little bit different. They'll know
Right.
that it was from last year, right? Yeah, no, you should bring it. You can take a picture with all of us.
I feel like it's kind of rude.
No, you're like the person who did it before, like the advisor, you know?
Okay.
Like, I saw you do it last year, and then like, now I'm doing it, and yeah, maybe you'll do it again next year.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Never say never.
But I feel like running is just very like inspiring, or like working towards like some kind of like health or fitness goal.
Yeah, it's like very human thing to do. Obviously, the people say, yeah, long distance running is the one thing humans are the best at.
Really?
Well, yeah, I think like other animals can run faster than us, but we are built to run like not a marathon, but just long distances, and we're like, that's why we're so like nomadic and everything like that.
Got it. Yeah, maybe we should run longer distances.
Not that long.
Yeah, what's the longest you've ever run?
13 miles.
Oh, really? Oh, it is the half marathon.
Well, I don't know why I would run longer.
I don't know, maybe for fun.
I guess so. Well, I think like the week or two after the half marathon, I was like, okay, like I feel like I could just go out and run a marathon, or I just want to try, and then I just was, no, I'm tired.
I see. But you did your half marathon and then you're done.
Yeah, maybe I'll run more in the future when there's time.
Yes. I think it's fun when you run at a comfortable pace, but when I push myself too hard, then it's not as fun.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll be there next week. I'm looking forward to it.
Yay, exciting.
You've just been really in and out.
Yes, I know. I recently came back from a California trip. I was on the West Coast. This is for the second time. And then, yeah, on Monday, I'm going to Austin, Texas.
To keep up your training, you have your apartment lease, you have your friends you haven't seen in a bit.
I know, catching up a little bit, trying to do it all, but yeah, I think overall I'm trying to get better at time management, so I think I make it work. But yeah, definitely miss being in New York and being in an LIC.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna talk more about LIC in a second, but I want to say I appreciate that. Like, even through all of this, all you've been doing, you've been editing the pod, you've been coming back. We're literally past midnight on a Saturday, well, technically Sunday right now, trying to film this just because you've been trying to juggle everything.
That is true, yeah. I mean, love debriefing at night. So, you know, this is just one of our, like, debrief sessions, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, right now, it's just like I see her, like, on the weekends, basically, when she comes back from her trips, and then we just have to debrief the whole week.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a while since I've been here.
Yeah, back in LIC.
I know, yes. LIC, so exciting. Such an interesting neighborhood.
Yeah, so today on the pod, we wanted to talk more about LIC, the place where we live and we talk about a lot. And yeah, to start off, what is LIC?
Yes, we did talk about it briefly on one of the previous episodes. LIC actually stands for Long Island City, but we did joke a little bit about it being called like living in China or Long Island, China. And you talked a little bit about how your parents met in LIC. But yeah, we're here in LIC now. And yeah, we're not scared to share that we live here, I guess.
You sound scared.
I'm a little bit scared because it is very close to where we live, or it is where we live.
Okay, I live in LIC. She may or may not live in LIC.
Yes, well, like right now, at this moment, I live in LIC. But, you know, between all the time of editing and publishing, poof, maybe I'm not here in LIC anymore. And like the time of like my lease renewal and stuff. So we'll see. But we're in LIC now, and yeah, I kind of wanted to share a little bit about the neighborhood, how we got here, what we think about it, whether we recommend it, things like that.
Yeah, I think, well, you've been here 2 years now. No.
2 years? No. I've only lived here for a year.
Oh, a year, right, because your lease is up.
Yes, my lease is up, yes.
Oh, I've lived here longer than you, technically.
Really?
Well, okay, actually, your lease was longer than me, but actually, you moved right before I moved.
It was like very similar-ish timing. I think the thing is I have a long lease.
Right.
Like my lease, my first time living in LIC, I think that was like a 15-month lease.
Right. Because I've been in my new place for 2.5 months now.
Yeah. But basically I've been here for a little bit over a year, and it's kind of around the same time as you. But the thing is, you've tried out 2 different apartments in this neighborhood now. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in like my new place now. This is where we're filming, and yeah, I guess I've been here, and then you were just gonna decide whether you're gonna stay put.
Yeah, so I think I might just do like a short extension on my current apartment and probably not renew. But that's also because I want to try out different buildings within LIC. So I mean, like ideally, I would stay in this neighborhood because I mean I like LIC, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I guess so. Like when I was a kid, like I always knew about Long Island City because my grandma, technically her address was in Long Island, but more inner part, even the part we're not in right now. And we were always like, oh, you don't really do much in LIC because it was like these warehouses, it was more industrial neighborhood, it wasn't really built up. Like LIC was not a place you went, it was not a particularly nice place to go.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't shady, it wasn't the hood, but it wasn't, like I would not go here if it's not just to go to my grandma's house.
Yeah, I don't know what it was exactly like back then, but I just hear about it being like very dangerous, like a lot of like manufacturing, like warehouse, like buildings, like some of which you can still see now. And if you go a little bit more north, you see a lot of like tire replacement and car repair like places. But I think it's definitely been a lot more gentrified and probably becoming more and more like that. But over time, a lot of these like nice luxury buildings have been built. So it has been a popular place for new grads to move into.
Yeah, when you think about the geographical location, it kind of makes sense because, I mean, you had all the subway connectivity here, and you know, as a kid, I would take the E train every day, like let's say to go to school, go to the city, and you have like Queens Plaza, you have Court Square. I would go by it every day, and I'm like, I'm never getting off at either of these stops. Like I would see it on like the subway every day, like the words, but I had never known what, like I had never gotten off at these stops. I didn't know what it looked like. In the past, I was never considering LIC, but now I really like it, and I think I'll get more into why I like it in a bit. I think to start off, maybe we can talk about when our first impression, we were like trying to move to New York. What did we think about it, and then how we feel about it now?
Yeah, when you were first moving to New York, were you sure that you were gonna be in LIC?
So yeah, when I first graduated college, I was very confident that I wanted to move to the city as everyone does, because you lived your whole life in Queens, and then now, oh, I'm an adult. If I'm gonna pay money in New York City rent to move out, I wanna be in the city. I wanna be close to everything. I don't wanna have an hour commute every time. I wanna be able to do things in the evening. And I think something as simple as go out in the middle of the day and then go back home and then go back out again. Because If you're going from Queens, it's like a full commitment.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's because you're so used to that really long commute. Like, it would make sense that if you were to move out, you would want like the opposite of that, like the shortest commute.
Right. And I think like an underrated thing of moving out to the city is if someone says, "Oh, you want to get lunch?" you can just say yes. It's not like, "No, I'm at home. I can't. What do you mean we're getting lunch?" So I was in the Upper East Side for a bit, stayed with a friend for maybe a month or so, and then things didn't work out there, so I ended up going back home for, at that time I didn't realize it, but it was, I guess, 2.5 years.
Wow. Yeah, 2.5 years is quite long too.
Yeah, I think I don't regret being at home at that time. I like being at home, but I did kind of miss the feeling of, oh, I can walk to work, or I have that independence. I'm in the city, and all the young people in the city all moved out. I was the only person at work who was living at home.
So far, yeah.
Right. I mean, given I was the person who had family in the city, everyone else doesn't.
So then what made you want to start looking again, and what neighborhoods were you considering?
Yeah, so I think for me, there was a time where, okay, I really like my family, I really liked being at home, but I figured I should move out again to have that independence. Like, it was about time, because I feel like people also don't take you that seriously if you live at home. But it was really just waiting for a roommate, someone who I could see myself moving out with, and then at first it was Jillian was considering finding a job in New York, and we thought she might do it, and if so, me and Jillian were in a room. So I had started having my mindset, because me and Jillian are really good friends, and I know we would make good roommates. And she, at that time, Jillian had already lived in LIC, and that's where I kind of rediscovered LIC, because Jillian started work with me at the same time, and she said, "Oh, I have this nice apartment in LIC," and I was like, "LIC?" And it was this, I went there for the first time, this nice luxury apartment, brand new amenities. I was like, wow.
It's nice.
It's nice.
It's nice.
Nice kitchen, high ceilings, floor to ceiling.
Floor to ceiling.
As a man who does not currently have them, I thought they were very nice. And I was like, wow. And the food downstairs, Asian, good. I was like, this is not the LIC I remember. Have you been to her old place?
I maybe stopped by it once, maybe we like dropped, I think maybe she went home to like pick something up, and I was like with her at the time. I remember it was like that like diagonal street, right? So maybe, but I don't remember too much of it. I don't think I went inside. Yeah,
like I remember when we, like that first year we had worked together, us and our friend group, we kind of met there a lot. We would, we're gonna cook something, we're gonna play board games, we're gonna watch Singles Inferno. And it was kind of a nice third space for me to kind of, okay, we're all just gonna hang out here, or I'll just hang out with Jillian here, or maybe I'm gonna work from home here one day. And I was like, wow, I kind of like this. It's almost like on my way home, it's not too far from Manhattan, and you don't get this kind of space in Manhattan.
Yeah. That is what LIC is like known for, I feel like, is these nice buildings. So basically it didn't work out with the situation with Jillian, so then what happened? Yeah,
so basically she got a job in England, and so we couldn't room together. And I thought, I kind of had my mindset on moving out. It's been a while, and I think I've saved enough money. And I knew Dennis was living by himself at the time, and he wanted to upgrade his place, so then I asked Dennis, do you want a room together? And he was down, which was really good timing, actually, because I think there's also not that many people I'm friends with and I'd be willing to room with, because everyone else either lives at home or they have their own situation. And so at the time we said, okay, he works in World Trade, but he works hybrid sometimes, and I work in Midtown East, and LIC is the easiest. And obviously for him, it was a little worse in World Trade, but he wanted to live in a nice place, and he already kind of lived in LIC, in Dutch Kills. And so we decided, I told Dennis, like, we can live in LIC, it's good backup because it's convenient for me, but where I really want to live is I want to live in Williamsburg.
Oh, so you were originally looking at places in Williamsburg?
Yeah, we looked at Williamsburg, near Bedford. We looked at South Williamsburg, which it turned out was a little too sus. But I really wanted a nice loft. I want the hip energy. I was like, I'm not a Williamsburg person, but I want to be.
I see. So then how did you change?
Honestly, it was just a calculus of it would cost like 1,500 more to get the same thing in Williamsburg.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, it's pricey.
Oh, okay. I think it's also because like Williamsburg is a very like popular, like trendy area, and maybe it's just like not as many buildings, or they're also trying to build those there. So maybe that's why. I am a little bit surprised though, because I feel like LIC is also sometimes pricey.
Yeah, I think Williamsburg has. I would always tell people, oh, the difference between LIC and Williamsburg is that Williamsburg has like culture. It has people go to Williamsburg to hang out. People don't go to LIC to hang out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of things to do in Williamsburg, a lot of food, a lot of things to see. There is still a lot of food in LIC, but maybe not as much like things to do. So,
Yeah.
So basically, you and Dennis started looking at places in LIC.
Yeah, we gave up on the Williamsburg dream because I was like, this is too expensive. Williamsburg doesn't have as many nice, newer apartments that we're used to. And so we found a place by the waterfront. I remember he sent me the video and I was in probably Australia or New Zealand at the time. I was vacationing and we called it Pogger's View because he showed me the view and it was just, you walk up floor to ceiling, boom, it's Manhattan.
Yeah.
Like we're at the waterfront at the Gantry Park and I was like, wow, okay, that's the one.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video and I was like, yeah, it makes sense why you call that like Pogger's View, because the view like from the window is just really insane. And maybe we should put it here if you have the video.
Okay,
right here.
there, boom.
This is what the view looked like, and this is basically what sold you on that apartment, right?
Yeah, I told myself, okay, we might only live here 1 year. I don't know if I'm gonna keep rooming Dennis. I don't know if they're gonna raise it around like crazy, but like, you have to live in a place like this once in your life.
Yeah, good experience. I mean, you have to try.
Yeah, I think I tell people it's like kind of like your Dr. Doofenshmirtz from Phineas and Ferb. I don't know if you know, but he's like the evil villain, and I have an evil villain view of New York.
What?
It's like an evil villain. It's like when you're the evil villain and you're looking over the skyline, you're like, ah.
Is that a thing? Evil villain view?
I think it's a thing.
It could be like a hero view. Why can't heroes have good views?
Because heroes aren't like rich and evil.
I mean, like, I guess your view looks pretty like heroic to me. It doesn't give off any like villains in particular.
Does Superman have a penthouse?
Don't they have some?
I don't know. Are superheroes rich? Iron Man's rich.
I don't know, but I'm sure there are some superheroes that have nice homes.
Okay, if you were a superhero, I guess you would live in LIC, right?
Definitely, right? There's gotta be one.
I'm gonna look around.
But
if I see Spider-Man, I'll
yeah.
let you know. But yeah, basically, that was the time where it's like, okay, fine, I'll live in LIC, and I realized, okay, it is convenient. I'll take it. I can get to work in less than half an hour. I'm sorry, it's not a Williamsburg time.
I mean, you can always try like Williamsburg in the future. Like that could be a next year thing.
I don't really see it in my future right now, but maybe not.
Why not?
I just think I like LIC as it is now. So I think the story continues is the next year, okay, Dennis is moving out. I need to find my own place now because we don't have a 2-bed. And I told myself I want to live in LIC. If I was going to live by myself, I realized I want to live by my friends. I moved even closer in LIC, away from the waterfront. And yeah, I think I really enjoy it here because, okay, I don't have the calmness of the park, but I think having friends near me, having the convenience of all the food, having a short commute is something I really, really value. And honestly, I don't think I'm built like a Williamsburg person. I'm just a basic Asian man who does Asian man things.
Yeah, I mean, that could change. Like maybe later you can go try it out. But I feel like now is definitely a good time to be in LIC and it makes sense. So yeah. But I was gonna say, like geographically, like LIC has like a bit of a reach. Like you were closer to the waterfront, which is where some people live, and then now you have moved closer to the subways, like a little bit more in. Because waterfront doesn't have as many like subway lines. Yeah,
like I basically live on top of the subway lines, which is pretty easy to do in LIC, and it's less than 20 minutes to work, which is really nice quality of life. And then I can go out to city, come back home easily. And I think the best part is it's kind of right in between my office and the city and going home. It's like 2 stops on the express to go home, and I've been trying to go home more frequently nowadays.
I see. I do have one question. Going from being near the waterfront to now more inside, what is one thing you miss about being near the waterfront and one thing you don't miss?
Okay, so I think... So I was not like a big go to the park person, which I think a lot of people would be. I'm just not I'm gonna walk by myself. Once in a while I would. At the park, sometimes it's too cold, sometimes it's too hot. I would just open my window and I could see it, so it was different for me. But I really enjoyed my walk from, let's say I get out on Vernon Boulevard, Jackson Avenue, and I have, let's say, an 8-minute walk, and it's very, very peaceful because you're just walking through the neighborhood. You see families and kids, and the air is really, really good there.
Yeah, very clean, very quiet, or at least more quiet than this general area. Feels a little bit more calm, but it's maybe also less crowded depending on where you are and what streets you're on. But yeah.
It's very grounding to be there. Like Halloween, there was just kids doing like a 6-7 guitar show.
And what's one thing you don't miss?
Okay, I don't miss the long walks to and from the train station. The 7 train wasn't bad, but let's say when I go to Court Square because I don't want to transfer. So if I go to work, I either take the 7, I have to transfer at Grand Central, or I hate transferring at Grand Central because there's too many people and I have to stuff myself in the 6. That, or I walk to Court Square, but it's just like 15-minute long walk and a bunch of the streets are a little wider.
Got it. Yeah, I literally did the 7 to the 6 today, and it is a very packed transfer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people, like, all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think one thing just being down there is, I think it's nicer later in your life, but right now, if all my, well, not all, but a bunch of my friends live in LIC like you, just going to see each other is just a pain in the butt. Like tonight you just came over and it was 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I think there are people who live on the waterfront side, but at least right now, a lot of our friends are much closer on this side. So it is convenient and it is very easy to get to.
Yeah, I think I'm in a phase in my life where I don't really care where I live. Let me just live close to my friends.
Yeah, it's nice. It makes it easier to bump into them, see them on the sidewalk, and hang out with them. So makes sense. You get to try out both.
Yeah. So how did you decide about LIC?
Yeah, I feel like for me, I don't remember the first time I heard about LIC, but I definitely did hear about it like early on. And I think when I was graduating CMU, I knew about LIC. And I think it's because like a lot of new grads come here and there are some like CMU alumni who are in this area. So definitely like piqued my interest. But like for me, after graduating, I didn't move out right away. My job got pushed back for a couple of months. So I was at home trying to figure things out, like traveling and apartment touring. And by that time, I really did want to be in LIC. So unlike you, I like only looked at LIC and I really wanted to be here. But my roommates that I was like looking with, they definitely wanted to be like in the city. They also wanted to like experience Manhattan, and they are not from New York, so they wanted to get that like true New York City experience. So we were doing a lot of apartment touring around Hell's Kitchen, which is also a very popular like new grad area.
Right.
But part of me was sad because I felt like such a strong desire to be in LIC, but I saw it more as like, if it were up to me, I would be in LIC, but because of my roommates, I will try out Hell's Kitchen. And yeah, good opportunity because otherwise I would not be there. So my first year of like living in the city was actually in Hell's Kitchen, and then only in my second year did I move to LIC.
So are you saying you don't regret being in Hell's Kitchen? Like if they said at that time, oh, I'm down for Hell's Kitchen or LIC, would you still choose Hell's Kitchen?
If they were down for Hell's Kitchen or LIC,
yeah,
I would be like, let's go to LIC.
Okay, fine.
I was actually very much like, let's go to LIC, and they're like, LIC? What's in LIC? I don't know if I want to live there. So it makes sense from their perspective. But I really want to be here. But it's not that I like regret my Hell's Kitchen time. I think it was still a good experience, and it was really nice to be able to walk to a lot of places. And Hell's Kitchen was decently close to my office.
Right.
And at the time we signed the lease, actually I didn't know that like our second office was in Soho. So Hell's Kitchen is like perfect to get around, and it's just like Midtown, you know, like a lot of things to do. So I think it was nice to try out, but I don't want to go back.
I see.
I don't want to go back to Hell's Kitchen.
Do your old roommates still live in Manhattan?
Yeah, they actually live in the same apartment. They're still there. Yeah.
Like both of them?
Yeah, both of them are still there, and I left, but they got like a friend to take my room. So I think they pretty much like stayed in their own rooms too. Like they didn't switch around. So very nice, because you don't need to move around and you get familiar with that area. But yeah, I mean, I'm here now.
Wait, what did you not like about the old place?
There were a couple of things. I think like out of the Hell's Kitchen apartments, like our apartment was still like decent. Right. It had an elevator, luxury.
Yeah.
And it had like a kitchen area. We had an island, which is nice. 2 bathrooms.
Right. That's
so
nice.
A lot of good things about it. I think definitely one of the biggest perks was the rooftop, which I used to host a couple of things. But I think in general, like maybe the lighting is not as much as what I wanted. It is that type of unit where the living room has a flex wall.
Yeah.
So basically what used to be the living room got turned into a bedroom with like a fake wall. That wall was not that fake. It was still pretty real.
Yeah.
But it kind of blocks off the light to the kitchen area. Like there's a small window at the top.
Yeah.
But it wasn't exactly like the lighting I wanted, and it is like a little bit smaller, but those are not even the tiniest rooms. And like for me, I actually had the biggest of the 3 rooms, so not much I can complain. But now being in a studio where everything is one room is obviously going to feel larger.
It feels like way bigger compared to your studio. Like,
that is true.
Other way around, yeah.
Yeah, like my studio feels way bigger, but that is because like all of it is one space, like one room. But I will say with that one, like once you lose the living room, there isn't that much walking space as much. We were able to fit in a couch, but we didn't really use it.
Yeah.
And like the kitchen is a little bit smaller compared to the one I have now. The fridge is like on the smaller side, but like it works.
So with all that being said, let's say someone is new to New York, they're a new grad, would you recommend they live in Hell's Kitchen?
I think to try, yeah.
Okay.
Like I would recommend it because so many people move there, live there. It's a very like typical like first year in the city feeling. And like some things I am grateful for, like living there, and because I'm like in the middle of the city, I did find myself be outside a lot. Like I went to a lot of places, went to a lot of events, and it makes it easier to get around. I think it's good to try, but then again, it's like not for everyone.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think you have to know who you are specifically. If you're going to move to the city and just say, oh, I'm going to go right to LIC. Like maybe your friends are all there. I think that's the most common one. But I think generally, if you just moved to New York and you're brand new to the city, I would say, yeah, go for it. Go live in Manhattan.
Yeah. A lot of places in Manhattan, not just Hell's Kitchen. Like people go to Fi-Dai a lot. Fi-Dai, or even like Murray Hill, Kips Bay. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you finished with Hell's Kitchen and you were getting your own place, you knew it was LIC or nothing?
Yeah, pretty much. I still did tour other places. Like I actually did tour downtown Brooklyn. I'm not sure why, but I went there. And then I toured a little bit of Fi-Dai actually.
Oh yeah?
And some places in LIC, but like deep down inside, I know I want to be in LIC because I have a lot of friends here too. But I think when I was looking for a studio, it also depends on like the market, what's available, and I just wanted to be in a nice building, and LIC has a lot of nice buildings.
Right. So if it were not for there being other friends here, given, okay, just a nice building, proximity, would you still live in LIC?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's a little bit hard to be persuaded if like no one in that area, like, you know, like it helps to know some people, like have some like nearby friends. But in general, I just feel like LIC is a pretty solid neighborhood that like, I mean, I like it. I recommend. Yeah.
Yeah. Like my answer to that question is because it's right across the river from my work, I would kind of have to live here. And it's my family, and I just want to live in a nice apartment, and this is where you can afford it.
Yeah. Good to try. And I mean, you like it, so you're still here.
Yeah, still here. I signed a 16-month lease.
Yay, exciting. So fun.
I know. So yeah, like my verdict is I'm going to stay here while I'm still young, so at least for obviously another year plus, and then could continue to renew just because it's comfortable here. And I think it's just a young people neighborhood, a lot of Asian Americans here, and they're just building up more and more stuff here.
Yeah, I think it's definitely improving over time. Like new things come, a lot of new food, and just very convenient because it's easy to get around. Like maybe not as easy as if you were like in the middle of Manhattan, but a lot of subway lines come through here. So I definitely think that's a perk.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
So do you have your favorite places in the neighborhood?
In LIC?
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I have a few favorite spots. I feel like it makes sense that my most favorite spot is Gantry. Like a lot of people like Gantry. For those who don't know, there's like a giant Pepsi Cola sign that I actually think looks really nice at night. Like the neon red comes through the dark, and it's just overall a really great place to see like the city skyline, like during the day or at night. And it's more calm, has a little bit of nature.
Yeah.
So that's my favorite spot.
Do you go there often?
In the beginning, not so much, because I'd be like, it's so far, and like if I went there, it would be to like scooter to your apartment. But actually, like recently, I've been going there a lot. Like if you check my location, I am actually there like multiple times during the week.
Wow.
Yeah, I think like right now I've been traveling, so maybe not. But when I am here in New York, and especially when the weather's nice, I kind of do the same things, which is I get off at Vernon because I don't want to be on the subway longer, and I just get off at Vernon to either bike home or walk the waterfront and then go home.
Oh.
So I like see the sunset, or there is this like store called Mog Mog. Do you know Mog Mog?
Yeah.
Yes, it has like sushi and like Japanese like food and snacks. So I get some food there, I bring it to the waterfront, I eat it, I like walk a bit, bike, and then I go home.
Wow, all by yourself.
It is all by myself, yeah. Sometimes with people, but I actually really do enjoy going there and just, yeah, seeing the water.
That's nice. I think I need to do that more. I think 1 month ago I walked by there by myself, went to the library. It was really nice. Just went on a nice walk, called a friend, and I kind of knew I wouldn't go there as much once I moved out though. Moved out of that area to here, and I haven't, but it's just a long walk, and I've done the walk down there plenty of times in my life, but I think I want to try again now that it's warmer.
Yeah, I would say like the walk to the waterfront is not like the most scenic.
Yeah.
Right? There's not a lot of like nature. I mean, right now there's a few tulips here and there, but it is more like city and big like road, street. But I think once you do get there, it's very nice. So like you could either subway there, or you should try biking, because like I bike around LIC a lot.
I'll take my scooter.
Oh yeah, yes, which is definitely somewhere here, right?
It's next to my washer.
Yes, your little Razor scooter that doesn't have a battery.
I'm the battery.
Right. Yeah, I mean, definitely bring the scooter there. I don't know that I would scooter to there.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain. It's easier to walk.
Yes, or you can run.
Sweaty.
Yeah, but I think one thing I've also been doing a lot recently is just like getting my friends and ask them if they want to go on a walk. So like we've gone on a walk with some of our friends too. But actually my friend Hannah, also nearby, she is also trying to walk more. So like somehow the timing just like lands correctly where we're like walk and then we just walk to the park and then come back.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really nice because I think like walking there might not be as fun, but if you're with a friend and you're like talking and walking, it actually goes by very fast. So I've walked with Hannah. I've actually walked with Alice too. And then once I'm there, I also walk a bunch. So yeah, it's fun.
That's good.
Yeah.
I gotta walk more. I've been trying to do, I only did it once, but I've been meaning to do it more, just walk home from work across the Queensboro Bridge, but it's a little loud, a little dirty.
That's impressive because you kind of have to go up a lot to get on the bridge. Like it's up and then down. But the up is not a very fun up.
Yeah, but walking and seeing Roosevelt Island is nice.
It is. I've gone across that bridge multiple times. Not walking, but I've actually scootered back and forth a lot. And it's very nice to see like the island on the water and when the sun is like shining down. It's very nice.
I gotta do my at least once a year, but usually multiple times a year, Roosevelt Island trip too.
Yeah, no, it's a great place. Yeah, it's so nice that it's like so close to LIC too.
I love it. I always said I gotta move there one day.
Yeah, I mean, originally I thought we were all gonna live together on Roosevelt Island.
Right, yeah.
It's just an idea thrown out there. That could be IS Hotel, but you know, yeah.
Dude, now that I live on LIC, I cannot move to a place that's literally
on an island.
One train on an island.
I think right now, no, but like later, you know, when like you go out less and life slows down a little bit, like living on Roosevelt Island seems not bad.
I know, I'm already settling down. I think one day we'll get there.
Yeah, but I said my favorite spot in LIC is your favorite spot also Gantry then?
I mean, I do like Gantry. I don't know if it's super special to me. I think I like going on walks there and running there. What is my favorite spot? Okay, first let me list out some top LIC landmarks. There is my Chipotle, my Panda Express, heavily frequented. There is the Target. There is Haiti, big landmark.
Landmark, yes.
The new Court Square fountain.
The what?
The new fountain, Court Square.
Court Square has a fountain?
They've been doing renovation on it for a while. I'll show you next time.
Okay, I think I vaguely know, but maybe not.
Is
it in front of the voting place?
It's in front of the courts, the courthouse.
Maybe. The
Trader Joe's, Court Square Diner.
Love Trader Joe's.
I don't know, Jackson Park.
Yeah.
There's not that many spots. I think that's also the thing with LIC though. There's not places to hang out. There's not a third place. It's just people's lounges, people's apartments, which is a fair draw. Like, I just like chilling in people's places, so it's fine by me. I mean, there's restaurants, cafes, but I don't really love any of them.
So your favorite spot is your home?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. It's just my house, or someone else's home.
Who?
I don't know, it used to be Jillian's place.
Jillian's not here. Jillian's in Europe, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now, your favorite spot now?
Your lounge.
Oh.
Kidding.
I haven't hosted in my lounge in a while.
I know.
I mean, it is nice. I like it.
I think my place, because I feel like my place reminds me of, well, my old place, but now my new place. It reminds me of having people over. I think I have a lot of people I like to see over, and it feels like a warm place.
Got it. I see. I don't think that's a real answer, but we can take that. We can take that.
So I think if you are also interested in LIC as a neighborhood, you should come to my favorite place.
Your favorite place? You're right here.
Yeah.
Here, yes.
The Moonday Debrief.
Yes, exactly. Yes. Once again, we are calling everyone who wants to view our pod to come join us on a moon day, but is not always a moon day.
But you'll see this on a moon day, right?
Yes. Yeah, no, definitely.
You definitely listen to it on when it drops, right?
Every moon day, yes.
Every moon day.
Our fans who don't have a fan name yet, but yes.
Our moons.
No.
Our days.
No.
Well, think of it. Daybak.
No.
Oh.
But anyways, we met. No,
Okay.
I might cut that out. We will see. But yeah, we talked about our favorite spots. We did talk about a few things we like or dislike, but I want to know maybe your top 1 or top 2 favorite things about LIC.
The people. No. Okay.
I mean, you can. It's your point of view. So like, if it is the people, then like, I guess.
Honestly, I think the people in a way that's very. It's not like college where I love all the people and this is my family and everything. But I think there being a neighborhood, the idea of there being a neighborhood that's predominantly for Asian/Asian American people and young people is really nice. It's kind of. I mean, you're not connected to them, but it kind of feels like a community because you kind of feel like you belong. When you go out, you go to the Trader Joe's, you walk, you go to pick up your groceries, you see Asian grocery store. It feels, I guess, all that community and center around young people like us.
So the people.
The people.
The people of LIC.
Or if you just meet someone out in the wild and you're like, oh, they're kind of my age. Maybe they do live in LIC, and they do, and you're like, that's sick, dude.
Yeah, sometimes that actually does happen. Is like, I'm like, I wonder where they live. I feel like maybe sometimes you can guess that they're from LIC. Only sometimes though, not all the time. But yeah, you got a second favorite thing?
My second favorite thing, the food.
Yeah, your food as in Chipotle and Panda Express.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Screw everything else.
Okay, I think that's enough on your side. My turn.
Okay, go.
Very different. I think yours is actually very reflective of you. Not sure that it can apply to everyone else, aka people in Panda Express. But for me, I think like the top thing that I like about LIC is it has everything that I feel like I'm looking for right now. So like a nice building that has amenities, is clean and well kept. A second thing that I really look for is grocery stores, actually. And there are quite a few grocery stores around me, all of which are really nice. So there's some within like 1 minute, there's some within like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and one of them obviously being Trader Joe's. And I love Trader Joe's, so I feel like that's important to me. And I think like it's actually very easy to get around for me. And maybe that's also because like I'm very close to subway stations. There's a lot of different lines around me. So I feel like right now I was kind of looking for those things and it has that. So I like that. And then maybe the second thing, which actually does tie back to the first thing, is the food. But like not your kind of food. Like
what's your kind of food? Poke?
I mean, I love poke, and actually there's like quite a few poke places here. I have like a go-to poke place that I really like, and they deliver like right to my door very quickly. But there's a lot of Asian food in LIC, you know, probably because there are a lot of Asian people in LIC.
And I love eating Asian food.
Yes.
Like, I'm
Panda Express. Yes, no, but not like that.
Okay.
There is a lot of boba. Not that I drink that much boba, but I do really like tea, like milk tea. And there are like 10 different boba stores all within like half a mile. So I don't get it often, but when I want it, it is there. So I really like that. And I mean, there's like a hot pot place. Not that I've been, but there's a lot of like Thai restaurants. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the Asian food here doesn't fit my palate as much because I'm more of a light Cantonese food eater, but I see the vision.
Yeah, there was that one place that kind of had like some Cantonese food that we went to.
Your morning
Yes,
brunch
morning brunch and cafe, which I really like. Yeah. But I think right now it's temporarily closed.
Oh, because that's why I was like, I haven't been since you took me there.
Yeah, I have to double check. But like last time I checked, it was actually closed.
Tangent, we should go to the aquarium. Okay. End tangent.
Yes, continue. Ooh, aquarium. Okay, but yes.
Yeah, I think how I describe LIC is it's kind of as I was saying before. I was thinking Williamsburg. I think people will say it's devoid of culture. I would argue, okay, it has culture, it's just a different type of culture you're not used to. But I think when you compare it to, let's say, people like East Village, West Village, or even Nolita, or wherever people live, Williamsburg, wherever people think is cool, there's all these shops, there's mom and pop places, there's like things to do, these cool restaurants, not just these whatever random Chinese restaurants that are popping up. But LIC, you think of as more of a utilitarian place. It's very functional. Like you just said, it does all the things you need in a neighborhood to live, because that's what it was built for. They built it for people to live. And that's what I need to. It works for me because I'm not someone who needs to go out and experience. I'll just travel if I need to.
Yeah, I feel like beyond like a certain level, you kind of have to go to other places to find or get certain things, like the lack of activity spaces or like certain third places. But yeah, I feel like when people say that LIC doesn't have culture, I can like kind of see it, but also I could like argue against it. Like it could definitely use more like activities and maybe some kind of like community areas. But there is a certain culture that does exist.
Okay, so if it were up to you and you were to put 1 or 2 new things, businesses or places in LIC, what would you put?
I mean, I love arts and crafts. It doesn't need to be this, but like if like a pottery studio came to LIC, like that's a whole new thing, like an activity, like pottery for people to do. I feel like it could be cool. I'm not the biggest pottery person. Like maybe more, like arts and craftsy related centers. Yeah, I think LIC could use some of that. I mean, LIC right now has a very large portion of pickleball courts.
Right.
I think like the demand is very high for pickleball, and that is an example of what we need more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, there's pickleball, there's badminton. I think obviously they're not in the center of LIC, but it's just really nice to have that walking distance. That's why I've been doing more of it too. I think a lot of people in LIC they want to play more basketball, they want to play more volleyball, and it'd be nice to have spaces like that are just for people to use for rent and not just in people's apartments.
Yeah, a lot of like buildings might have like a court inside, but actually if you look around LIC, there are some outdoor courts. Like near Gantry, there's like a basketball court. I think near your old apartment, there is maybe like tennis courts that people can use, but some of it is just like kind of hard to find, or maybe they're just like really used.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have more genuine park space in the core LIC area.
Yeah, like you mean like in the middle? We kind of have like Court Square Park.
Yeah, that's the closest.
But it's very small.
Yeah, it's a little out of the way.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to put those in there. Like I think the library by the waterfront is really nice, and it's really beautiful and it's great there. But maybe like an even like nicer library, like just closer to this area or like in the middle. But there's only so much like space you can work with.
It's expensive real estate.
Yeah, so it's very hard. And of course, like all the apartment management companies are like taking up land here to build more buildings. So it's definitely hard. But I totally agree that it is more of like a residential place where people just kind of live.
Yeah, that's why you have the lounges, but yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, anytime I think of what do I want to plop down my neighborhood, or like in Forest Hills, where I'm from, I was like, oh, we need an arcade, or we need, what would I think of? Tangram Mall. Or we need...
Mall, I want a mall, but there's no space for a mall. Like Tangram Mall is kind of what I'm talking about. Like a third place where like it's not your home, it's not where you work, but like somewhere you and your friends can just like casually gather, like walk around, browse, like, you know, when it's raining outside, a place to be inside where you have a lot of options. Like you're not just going in for one specific store. Like we have Tesso, but if we had like a mega Tesso with like lots of other things, like it would be a great place to just be, and it will feel slightly more like you're part of a community.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what, obviously we can't put Tangram Mall here.
Yeah.
But what is the ideal third space to put in LIC?
I mean, LIC has some like churches, not that we go.
Yeah.
I think that is a great example where like people gather and they meet each other, and
Are they physical churches though?
There are, yeah. There's a church like at Hunter's Point, right at the tip, I think. And then I think there's also one like near Court Square. I mean, not that we know because we don't go to church.
Yeah.
But just like, it doesn't have to be that, but like similar or like other examples. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was walking around LIC the other day, and they're actually bringing in an arcade. Did you see?
I know there is a arcade near under the train tracks.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, I don't think it's open yet.
But is it a kiddie arcade or is it a real arcade? Like,
think-
I want rhythm games.
I think it's a real arcade. Yeah, and I saw them like building a lot of stuff inside, and they put a lot of like advertising on the outside, so you can't actually see the inside. But I think that will be a good place of more like culture.
Promising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So more things like that I think would be nice.
Weirdly, I think what would bang is if they took one of those pickleball places and they put them smack dab in the middle, and then they had just a big area, just a cafe area. You can play board games, you can do whatever you want, just like see people there.
Yeah, kind of like how in Manhattan, you know, in the Lower East Side, there's that like climbing gym, Vital. And Vital is connected to a coffee shop. So like people can go to the coffee shop
Right.
even if they don't go to the climbing gym, but it allows like a lot of people to interact and meet. And like we do have pickleball courts. Some of them are so narrow, but one of them actually has like a second level of like seating, but it's always been like gated off. So
Not Kodo Fit.
it might be.
Oh, like the badminton place?
Is it?
It's very shady up there, though, so I would not say that's the
Oh,
one.
the second level has like a bunch of seating. No,
Oh, is it court 16?
no. It's definitely no, not Gotham. Kodo Fit.
Kodo Fit?
Yes.
Okay, it's shady up there, though.
Wait, why?
It's like weird furniture.
Oh, it's like different kind of chairs and stuff. I think it can be like a fun place to like talk to people, but the lights are always off there and
Yeah,
it's like gated
sketchy.
off. Yeah. No, I don't know why they close it off, but it could
I've been
be.
up there.
Oh, you've been up there.
Yeah.
And
I would not want to be up there, but
Oh, is it weird?
just sketchy.
Okay. Never mind then.
But yeah, I think for LIC you need a mix of a co-working space slash cafe, it's like board game space, and maybe you could put a sport there, whatever. But you don't need it. But I think that's kind of what you need. I mean, I think you have a big Jackson Co. I guess no one hangs out at Jackson Co.
Yeah, Jackson Co is so big, and like there are a lot of spaces to like sit and work and stuff. Not that they do. There are a couple coffee shops where I've gone in to do a little bit of work, and like I guess Partners Coffee on like the main road has a patio in the back. That's really nice to work from. But it's me just with my hotspot, I think. Or maybe that place has Wi-Fi and a different coffee shop doesn't have like Wi-Fi or outlets, so it definitely makes it difficult. But yeah, I think more places to work.
Because obviously it's very easy because we all live here, and that's why having third spaces is hard around here, because there's lounges and you literally live here, and so it's so close that no one wants to come out and do anything.
Yeah, I think like historically or just like typically actually people live in their apartment building and all the amenities like within the building is what they need. So like basketball court indoors, like a co-working space indoors, gym indoors. So very contained, but would be nice if we could get more of that like mixed in the community.
It's basically how you're so interested in so many people's amenities and buildings. It's LIC is a place of who do you know. Like instead of, oh, where's the nice public gym, it's who has an apartment with a nice gym.
Kind of, and it is kind of like that, or definitely what I thought in the beginning. I will say though, one of our friends has a ski simulator in their apartment building, which is crazy. I've never seen a ski simulator, but it's huge, and like you can like, not that I've tried, but you can ski.
But that's another one of those, who's using that?
I don't know, but that is next to the bowling alley, which is also cool.
Right. Yeah. So with all that being said, because we're thinking of what's new being built, what do we need? What do you think is the future of LIC? So let's say May 5 or indefinite number of years, because they're building up, they're still building new buildings. Anywhere there's free real estate, boom, like 40 stories. Where do you think it's going to end up?
Yeah, I think that there are going to be more buildings. I mean, you can see it in construction. So I don't know if it becomes like total just like apartment land, but I see some renovations happening near the parks. A lot of stores and restaurants are trying to come in. So I see it as a place of a lot of new food and restaurants coming in. And I think LIC as a whole can just like be expanded a little bit more. I think right now it's kind of contained within a space, but there are like newer apartment buildings coming out like further away. But yeah, maybe down the line it'll be nicer, because for now there are some parts out there that aren't as nice, maybe feels a little bit more dangerous, but those spaces out there could be used to also bring in some stores or maybe more fitness things.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's some, let's say your Dutch Kills area, your area just north of Queensboro Plaza. Currently they have buildings, but they're a little older there, and I think slowly as the property value goes up and more people move in, I think they're gonna want to develop those. There might be some gentrifying going on, people might get kicked out. But I think once you start building up all these buildings and so many well-to-do young people are living here, I think the pendulum is gonna swing back where they're gonna really find, okay, we need even more restaurants, we need even more hangout spaces, we need, I don't know, like more cafes, more actual third spaces, and I think it'll become a place where you genuinely can hang out in the future. They just haven't got there yet.
Yeah, maybe another thing that comes to mind is, and we haven't mentioned so far, is that LIC has a lot of subways that are exposed and above ground, which causes a lot of noise and is kind of annoying. So I'd like to think that in the future, those subways would not be above ground or be as loud. Maybe that is something that can be developed more. I'm not an expert on subways, but like if we could not have them like make so much noise. They like the turns are like painful. There's like a turn like right around here, and like yeah. Improving that.
That sucks.
Improving that would be nice, and maybe only the last thing I can think about is that there are these nice apartments, and we should connect them all.
Oh, we should have bridges.
That's what I'm saying, is like we have these apartments, and I think like it could be possible because some like apartment management companies own multiple buildings. They have multiple apartment buildings in the neighborhood, and maybe they can build a big bridge on top and just like connect them all, and then like you meet more people in the community, because that like middle ground park space is a third space where like apartment 1 people and apartment 3 people can meet.
I see the vision.
Yeah, and then like there can be apartment partnerships and like collabs and I don't know, just like more intermixing. And I don't know that this is like a 100% positive thing, but I think there are some positives to it.
You know, it'd be kind of sick if one day LIC looks like, if you know, let's say Tokyo or Hong Kong, you have these let's say over Jackson Avenue, you just have those overpasses where you walk up the stairs and you cross and then you come back down, and then you just chill on top of Jackson Avenue.
Yeah, exactly. Like maybe take it in some inspiration from Asia and just like, yeah, have things in the air, like futuristic city, like
a little mall in Queens Plaza and underpass.
Yeah. That's how you get your tangram, and maybe people want to walk around more, have some nature. You have like some like floating nature thing, like you know, like
Singapore.
Not that I've been, but yeah.
Okay.
Or like, you know how like near Chelsea Market there is the High Line.
Oh shit.
It's like above ground and it has nature and you can walk. Just bring it here.
I see the vision.
I know. I have so many ideas. Like I think like I talk about LIC a lot, and I like try to tell people to come here, and I try to represent this place. I need to tell them my ideas.
Okay. We need funding.
Yes, we do.
VC.
Yes. Private investors.
Yes.
Yes. But I'm hopeful for this neighborhood, and like I think it'll get better.
Last question I have for you is, do you think, let's say in 10 years, will it be the same people who currently live in LIC who still live in LIC? Or do you think, oh, you get older, you hit your 30s, and then you're moving out of LIC? And then the next generation will move in?
I think it's really tough. I think like if I base it on my friends here, I don't know that they're going to be in New York the whole time. So I think naturally they will either move back to their homes or move out to the suburbs, like more quiet, like spread out, like calmer places. But that being said, I do know some people who are a little bit older, like maybe in their 30s, that live in LIC, like near the waterfront. I've also seen a lot of families, like dogs, children. So I feel like there is all ages. And if like we both happen to stay in LIC for the rest of our lives, I wouldn't
Okay, fine.
I wouldn't be that surprised, because I just think that LIC is the closest I can get to Asia.
Fair.
And
think
I like
it's more
it.
and more like Asia, yeah.
Yeah, I like
love
it.
Asia. I want to move to Asia.
Yeah, and I think back of the times where I see like the city skylines or Victoria Harbor in Hong Kong, and the closest thing for me has been like the LIC waterfront.
Yeah, no, I can see what you mean.
Yeah, so maybe I'll be here forever.
Honestly, yeah. The first time I went to Gantry Park and I saw the skyline, I was like, wow, who's been gatekeeping this park for me?
It's definitely not talked about that much. Maybe people just don't know about it. LIC doesn't really draw you to the neighborhood unless like you move there. So, and maybe it's better that way. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm pro Asianification of LIC. I think we need a fourth Chinatown for young people.
I mean, this is becoming a Chinatown,
Yeah.
basically. Anything that comes to Flushing actually is also in LIC.
Right.
So I don't go to the Manhattan Chinatown anymore. I stay here and I go to Flushing.
Yeah. I guess to answer my own question, I could see that a lot of people will move out of LIC, and surely at some point I will move out, but yeah, obviously it's not going to be as convenient. Wherever I'm moving, it's not going to be as nice, and I think for the foreseeable I'll be here though. And I think future generations will also start to see the value in LIC, and it'll go higher and higher. Places here will get more and more expensive, and it's not going to get cheaper. I know things are getting built, but there's more restaurants, more things to do.
Yeah, and you can try living in different parts of LIC. Like, I haven't been to the waterfront yet, so maybe you'll find me at the waterfront next year.
I could totally see myself moving back to the waterfront one day.
It's very nice, but waterfront, maybe closer here, maybe right on Court Square, maybe a little further out, but a lot of places to try. I do think though, if the rent prices get like really crazy high, maybe it would not be the first place that new grads come to.
Yeah.
But I think it is still a popular choice.
Yeah. Hope you stay.
Yes, I hope I stay too. I can't see too far into the future, but for now, I'm here, and I really do like it here. And if you know me, I always tell people that they should come here.
Yeah, you can be our neighbors.
Yeah, you can be our neighbors. You might see us on the sidewalk.
You might come to Austin's favorite place.
Right here. Yeah. Any last thoughts, questions?
What do you think LIC stands for? You can't say no Long Island, China, no Long Island City.
Oh, dang, this is a creative question.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like this. It's kind of like, what does LIC mean to you?
I'm gonna say my answer.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Love ice cream.
Love ice cream?
Yeah.
You don't even eat ice cream.
Sweet treat for me, once in a while. I don't know, it's the first thing came to mind.
I like the word love. Love.
In.
Does it need to be in?
I don't know.
Love.
Ice cream.
No. Iced chocolate.
Okay, in the comments below, if you've made it this far, tell us what LIC stands for. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notice, sponsor our podcast.
Yeah, sponsor our podcast. Who is gonna sponsor our podcast?
Our rich viewers.
Oh, right.
Viewers like you.
Yes, viewers like you. Yes. Comment down below what LIC means to you. I don't think we gave great answers, but maybe I'll do my homework and I'll let you know next time. But yeah. Well, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next Monday.
Take care.
Bye.